It builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Turner. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Running a quarterback sneak here.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down and hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Hawkeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Turner. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you can hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the PAT is good. PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. That ball snagged for a completion. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Iowa. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Receiver makes the catch. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The game makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. It's Turner. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down. But the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, ASU. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That puts them on top in the second half.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now at the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw. The catch is made. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Defense is coming after him. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. A handoff to the back. And the Hawkeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Got it.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Linebacker shifting around now. And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And the freshman making an impact play there.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
He knocks this one right through. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Turner. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Now it's second down here. They'll run the option. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, Arizona State. They jump in front here in the fourth.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. The last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils.